Philippines President Ferdinand Marcos has vowed to arrest individuals in charge of incomplete and fake flood control projects. Parts of the country remain underwater following back-to-back typhoons that killed over 250 people and flooded hundreds of villages. Earlier this year, Marcos created a commission to investigate alleged corruption, including the billions of dollars spent on flood control infrastructure. In many cases, it was found to be poorly constructed or even non-existent. Scores of construction firm owners and government officials are implicated in the scams that have caused public outrage. Here's some of what President Marcos had to say.
I know that before Christmas, the cases of many of those who were named will be concluded, and they will end up in jail.
Right, we can speak now to journalist Ella Mage, who joins us from Manila. Tell us more about what President Marcos said about the investigation into corruption. What is his aim here?
Well, President Ferdinand Marcos today vowed to go after corrupt politicians, saying they will be arresting those who are involved in ghost or non-existent flood control projects. This comes after the wake of back-to-back typhoons the country has experienced this past week. More than 40 construction owners, government officials, and lawmakers, including 3 senators, are expected to be detained before Christmas. More than $2 billion have been lost in these ghost projects and in the pockets of these contractors and government officials, which Filipinos should greatly benefit from.
Morning, everyone. Thank you.
Ella, remind us of the context in which this is happening. The Philippines have just been hit by back-to-back typhoons that caused a huge loss of life. How badly exactly have people been affected?
Well, Philippines is an average of 20 typhoons coming in the country year after year. Recently, we have Typhoon Kalmegi and Fungwong, which left vast parts of the country inundated and left more than 250 people dead combined. Farms, too, were inundated and families have lost their income. So, and we recently talked to a resident in Cebu, and he said he lost his farm, his livelihood, because of the floods, and will only likely to recover in years.
And as for corruption, Ella, just how big is the problem of corruption in the Philippines?
Well, there is a sense of rage amongst Filipinos who want their politicians to be held accountable from disasters that are completely avoidable. These flood control projects would have saved countless lives and people's livelihood. And there have been protests in the past few months after these corruptions have been revealed, and protests are still ongoing week after week and are going, louder by every week.
Journalist Ella Mage in Manila, thanks so much.